Hello again, my name is Gabe Zollner. This is the 7th of December 2017. You want to sort of do a little bit of searching around and take a look at how many folks in our Senate and in our Congress came in relatively poor and are now multimillionaires. There's a few that made it on their own in business, but most didn't. A lot of them, like Paul Ryan, well, he made it two ways. His wife was a lobbyist, a Democratic lobbyist, and her family, I believe, was relatively wealthy. And she inherited a fair amount of money when her mother died. Paul Ryan himself's a multimillionaire. Now, he made it in the stock market. Well, you know why? They get insider trading tips. That's why. A lot of these members of Congress have made millions of dollars in the stock market. Not because they're brilliant, not because they can sit back and analyze and review and determine as to which company might be successful. Insider trading tips. That's what it is. John Boehner made a couple $1 million on medical products that he invested in. Go do your own research. Wouldn't you make a whole lot of money if you got insider trading tips? I sure as hell would. And they do. And what's really disgusting is for a member of Congress to do insider trading. It's perfectly legal. Nancy Pelosi, when Paulson went ahead and said that we're going to have to bail out the banks, she invested in Visa. The next day, she made a couple of $1 million. They knew that the stock was going to rise on banks because Paulson, who was head of the chair for the Treasury, not the Treasury, my mind's going on me, there's just so much going on in there, the Federal Reserve. He said, we're going to bail out the banks, and boom. And she wasn't the only one. They screw us, and they sit back and they laugh at us as they continue to screw us by taxing us to death. That's our government at work, if that's what you want to call it. Do your own research. Take a look at how many of these members of Congress or these senators came in relatively poor. And they're leaving multi-millionaires. How do you do it on $175,000 a year? They do it. And I told you how. Insider trading. Thanks for listening.